What's up YouTube, what's up everybody, welcome back to another video. My name is KanziiBeats and I'm back today guys with another awesome and amazing video for you guys. So guys, in today's video I'm going to show you guys how I made this afrobeat dancehall beats. I really hope you guys enjoy this video and learn a thing or two from this video. So yeah guys, without wasting much of your time, let's just get to today's video. Hey! So guys, I'm going to start off by showing you guys how I made the melodies, and then we're going to get to the drums. So guys, for the melody, this is what it sounds like. So yeah guys, instead of making afro dancehall beat like this, you need to pick the best BPM range, and for me I feel it's from like 90 to 105ish or 104 like this. This is 104. 110 would be a bit too fast and too like bouncy, like it's just be too fast and everything. So I'll probably say like from 90 to like 105. So that would be the best BPM. That's the best range of BPM for you to use for afro dancehall beats like this. So guys, I ended up with 104 for my BPM. I ended up using 104 for the BPM, and then I went over to Triton. I got this marimba sound from Triton, as you can see over here, and then I ended up playing this simple melody over with the marimba sound from Triton, which is this. I'm just gonna solo this. Stuff like this is pretty easy to make, just like I said in the previous video. To get basic chords like this, you go over to your helpers, go to scale highlighting, pick, I use C, and then go to pick the minor Aeolian scale, and then pick any key you want. I use C, sorry, not C sharp. So guys, this melody is quite simple and not so complex at all. It's very simple. All I did was just to place my first note on the scale we selected, which was C, and then I brought this was like this, and then I played just a simple triad chord just like this, and I inverted the middle note up an octave. I brought the bottom notes also up like this, and then I brought it down like this, also just for some some depth. And then over at this section, basically simple as what I did in this in the first place, which is getting the triad chord, and then I also added this, which is the bottom note, took this up an octave and then brought the bottom note also down. And then over at this, at the last part, which is this, it was supposed to be like this, but then I wanted it to be to sound more I wanted it to have this really cool feeling at the end, so I had to take the top note out and then brought the bottom note down one octave, and then I also brought it down an octave also for more depth. And then basically that's how I got this whole melody. So guys, moving on to the effects, all I did for the effects was just add the fruity parameter EQ, cut out some lows, and then I also added RC20. I used the Variant 2 preset, and then I brought the distortion up to like this point, and then I brought the wobble and put it on stereo, basically, and then I cut out some lows also with RC20. And then I also used the fruity parameter, the fruity reverb too, and then I used the venue preset, brought the stereo separation all the way to the left, and then basically that's how you get the sound that you have. And without any effect, it sounds like this. And then with the effect, it sounds way better than, because it was sounding much more dry, so I had to add a bunch of effects like this. So guys, moving on to the next sound I added, which is this organ sound I got from Triton. Also, it's called a classic click. Basically this is what I got from using that. Basically this is the same thing I did for the first marimba sound. I just copied it over to the organ, and then I deleted the bottom note because it was basically I basically do not need that much bass in the sound, because I'm already going to add a bass sound to it. So I basically deleted the bottom note, and then this is what we ended up with. And for the effects, all I basically did was add pretty parameter EQ, and I cut out some lows, and then I also brought the highs up. and then I added ambient. This is a reverb plugin. Also, I also added fresh air, you know, just to pull up the mids and the highs a little bit. And then I added wider, and just, you know, this is a stereo separation plugin just to separate the sound on each side of your headphones. Basically, without any effects, it sounds like this. It was way it was sounding really muddy because I brought it down an octave. It wasn't on the C scale. It wasn't on the C5. I brought it down to like C4, so it was sounding really muddy, and also I had to cut out. That's why I brought the Fruity Parameters EQ. I cut out some lows. I brought it up to like I brought it to like 180 hertz, and then I also increased the the highs and everything, you know, just to make it sound more in the middle and not just have a lot of low end. So with the effects, it sounds way better, which is like this. So guys, what I ended up adding next was this trumpet sound from Sonita Orchestra. I think this is a free plugin. I'm not really sure, but I'll really check this out, and then I'm going to put this in the description for you guys. If it's free, I'll put the link down in the description to go download it and, you know, use it for your beats. But then I got this trumpet sound and I put it on trumpet staccato. It's not just one, but it's like a bunch of trumpet sound together. This is for one. If you want a single trumpet sound, you go to the solo, and then if you want a bunch of them, this is sustain 2, and then this is the staccato. So yeah guys, all I basically did was just to, you know, go to the piano roll, and then I ended up with this. How I came up with this was I copied the melody I got from the marimba. I copied this, or let me get this one, copy this one, and then I went over to the trumpet, and then I pasted this over like this. And basically, as you can see, it's the same thing. I just shortened the notes, and then I added this 2 at the end, you know, just for some, you know, just to make it transition from the first part over to the next part, which is going on over to. So basically that's all I did for the trumpet sound. And for the effects, I added Fruity Parameters EQ, but took out some lows, and then I cut out the highs a little, and then I did ambience. I like using this reverb plugin because it sounds really good. Without any effects, guys, it sounds like this. And then with the effect, it sounds like this. So guys, moving on to the next sound I added, which is this steel drum from Flex. I feel like Flex is a really underrated plugin just because it's free. It's not free, but it's a stock plugin in FL Studio. Why I say it's not free is because you're actually paying for FL Studio and you're paying for it in the FL Studio, so it's actually not free, but it's a stock plugin. So I feel like it's really underrated, and people love using this, you know, third-party plugins, paid plugins that they see other producers use. But basically, to me, I feel like Flex is really underrated. You can actually use Flex to get some really cool sounds for your beat, and you can also get some really cool inspiration from using this stock plugin. So what I basically did was just go to the piano roll, and then I got this. How you come up with ideas like this is pretty much easy. It's not that complex. You're actually going to have the scale, which you got from using the minor Aeolian scale. So once you do that, you can basically place notes randomly, and then I add some rolls. I really love adding rolls when I'm making top melodies because it has this really cool feeling. It gives off this really cool vibe, and I don't know, it just sounds really nice for me. So I like doing it. Me personally, I like doing it. For you might find your own style, or you can, you know, a bit copy Kanzii style. Anyways, it's cool. You know, that's why I'm actually making this tutorial for you guys. If you see anything you like, you can, you know, copy that stuff into your style of making beats, and then, you know, progress off that. If you see something you also do not like, you can also learn from that and do the opposite of what I just did that you do not appreciate or do not like. So basically that's how I got this. You know, with the scale, as you can see, everything is within the scale, nothing is on the black notes. Simply just put everything in the white notes, and then that's how I got this. So for the effects, guys, all I basically did was just add the fruity parameter EQ, cut out some the highs, cut out some lows. For the second thing I added is this ambience reverb plugin, and then I also added fruity delay 3. I used the ping pong presets. I brought the wet down to like 32%. I brought the tone to like 51, and basically that's all I did. And then I also use wider. This is a free plugin, you can go check that out and enjoy using wider. So basically without any effect, it sounds like this. And then with the effect, sounds like this. And then one more thing I also advise you guys to do is always add effects to your sound, because most of this sound be really dry. So always add effects to your sound. It's really going to make it sound really professional. So guys, moving on to the last element I added, which is this bass sound from Triton. It's called the nasty bass. So what I did was just to take the bottom notes from the melody, and then I got this. So for the effects, all I basically did was just add the fruity fast distorter. So guys, moving on to the drums, I'm done with the melodies. For the drums, I'm just going to pull up the drums. So yeah guys, for the drums, this is what the drum sounds like. It's basically a very simple drum pattern. All I did was just for the kick, I just got this. So yeah guys, as you can see, the kick is very constant. It hits every bar. And then I added this perk sound. This is like a metallic perk sound and then a rim shot together. So it sounds like this. And then I got the shaker. So it's an afrobeat shaker as well. And then basically I just got the crash. Just put the crash on the one. And then I have this open hat. And then the open hat goes together with the kick. So as you can see, yeah, that's what the drum sounds like. So basically I added this beach texture sound. It sounds like this. So guys, that's all I did for this beat. It's a very easy beat to make. There's nothing really complex going on right here. It's easy to make. All you need to do is just get a spacey and a bouncy melody, because the drums are actually going to help fill up those empty spaces. And your bass, you need to pick up an 808 or a very short bass, because that's going to help with the kick. It's just going to work hand in hand to get that bouncy feeling we need in your beat. So guys, that's all I did for this beat. Thank you guys for watching. If you really enjoyed the video, make sure to go down there, give this video a thumbs up. And if you also don't like this video, I'm sorry, but that's on you, bro. That's not my fault. So yeah guys, and also don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any new content I'm dropping out for you guys. So guys, that's going to be all for today, guys. Catch you guys in the next video. I'm out of here. Peace.